Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. ViciousGrandma here. Thank you so much for tuning in to Games Never Finished. Good. Hey, everybody. So, going to continue my playthrough of Suikoden II. Let me go ahead and, got to get my kids down for their nap time. So, when the kids are napping, that is when I can finally get on and start doing stuff. Alright, hold on. Do apologize, should have did this a while ago. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump right into the game. Beautiful. Alright. Okay. Alright. No. Now the doctor is in. Alright, Dr. Han has joined the group. Alright, well, let's just call it the G Games Never Finished Castle. G and F. Alright. Oh, everyone's gonna say it now all the time? Jeez. Ooh. Ah. Yep. Alright. Luke joined the party. cool. Alright. No, that's a table. I'm trying to... Alright. Alright, so just expanding the castle. Hopefully I can get rid of some of these items that I'm carrying around with me. We have apple. Oh, I did not know that there was that's new. You couldn't do, I don't think you could have did that in the first game where you could just rearrange your teammates. So that is interesting. I'm not even going to mess with that. Okay. Okay. All right. And here's a port. Awesome. Okay. Let's just go ahead and... Alright. There's Luke, and here's a stone of everybody that I have. Okay. Alright, so I did get Gilbert. Okay. That is good to know. That I had Gilbert, I thought I lost him, so that's why I kept that old save, just to check. Alright. Ah, thank you. Yes. Alright, hey, thanks for the follow, Last Cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much for the follow. Definitely appreciate that. Alright, What do I mean by Extra Life? Yeah, Extra Life is a organization where I raise money for Children's Hospital. If you're watching through Twitch, you can. There should be like a little link. It looks like a controller. You click on it, and you can donate money, and any money goes to help sick kids in my area. Obviously, with the pandemic, fundraising has not been successful, but that's what I mean by Extra Life. That it's a organization to help kids in my area. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's not what I want. Where? There we go. Yes, want to change my party. Alright. Well, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, usually I do a combination of my streaming and then I do in my community, I do some like tabletop board gaming nights. And last year I raised about $1,000 for Children's Hospital. So it was very great, but definitely we can't do any type of in-person game nights due to the pandemic. So my team's trying to work on something we can do maybe virtually for people. There we go. Awesome. All right. Perfect. Alright. Now I get to go and start recruiting people. So you ever played this game? Last Cool? Ever played any of the Suikoden games? Years ago, yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I'm playing Suikoden II. I played all the other games in this series except for this one. So, enjoying it so far. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Alright. Richmond has joined my group. Alright. Okay. Let me see if I can get the appraisal guy to join me. Let's see. Alright. Well, guess not. All right. All right. Okay. Can't get him yet. There should have been at least. All right. Hey, Oliver, how you doing, man? Let's check in here. I'm doing well. Can't complain too much. I'm just now on the recruiting end of this game now. Just trying to find my stars of destiny. Alright. Yes, I have played 3 before, and 3 I never finished 3. Like, I played Suikoden 1, 3, 4, and 5, and even Suikoden Tactics. But I never... Are we getting that next? I've played those games and haven't beaten them. Like, I've played them and I've enjoyed them. I just always get to a point where usually it was a rental, or sometimes I start playing that and then a new game comes along, so you play that and it just kind of gets, you know, pushed back on the shelf, so you don't really see anything. And where... I'm trying to find Amen because he is supposed to be here so I can fight him for him to join my team, but I am not seeing him. So, don't know if there's something I'm supposed to do or have a certain member in my party, but he should be here. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, but once I start finishing up Suikoden 2, I usually, or when I get towards the end, I usually will put up a poll to, I don't know if I'm near the end. I'm probably about halfway, because now I'm kind of in the recruiting stage, but I know there's a couple more missions to do, so I'm not entirely too sure. But once I get towards the end, I usually put a poll on my Twitter account, and on my other accounts, just to kind of have everyone vote, like, okay, what are the next games I'm going to add in my next season, since I'll be wrapping up Season 3 once this game's beaten. So that's kind of where we're at. Alright. How did you like... I liked the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I really enjoyed that game. It was, I felt like some of the characters were a little bit better, and it kind of added more, more depth to the story. The only thing I didn't like about the game is I felt like some of the reveals in the game that you don't see till like the second half of the game. The ending was horrible. Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with you. The ending wasn't that great, but at least they're gonna make a, you know, they're gonna make more. So it's almost like the first half, second half. But yeah, there are some things I didn't like with the how they just kind of ruined certain moments in the original that were supposed to be big shockers or surprise, where now it's like, well, you already kind of know the story, so, which I guess is kind of a hard balance to put if you're thinking everybody who has played the game already kind of knows the story, so it's like, well, how do you bring something new to the table? And then, but how do you get new people who haven't played the game before? How do you get them interested and involved in a game? So, I understand that. But for the most part, I enjoyed it. And actually doing a second playthrough of it off stream right now on the hardest difficulty to see if I can get all the extra material I need to 100% it. Uh, I'm going to date myself. When I was playing games, they didn't have game FAQs. But by the time I got into high school, even even college, that's when game FAQs became a thing. And then I did use some of that occasionally, but even that was not as where it is now, where you have like a good plethora of stuff. I think when I first went to game FAQs, they didn't even have like a I don't think they had a message board system. It was just people could like post their created guides, but there was no like question and answer. There was no message boards. So yeah, I'm oh, so you're 33. I'm about 5 years ahead of you. Okay, where is the dock? Ah, here we go. It was in a Microsoft text format. Some of it still is. At least some of them are like in like HTML, and it has pictures, and it actually looks like a legit player's guide, but yeah. And the skill they had to use to actually like create the logo with like the text and all the spacing and the formatting, that was always fun to see too. I can never do that. Alright, well, I know I was supposed to... Maybe one of those things. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Trying to get that perfect chocobo in Final Fantasy VII. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the simple days where you had to rely on friends. And I can remember when I first played Mortal Kombat, I remember I had a buddy who his mom got mad at him because he'd always call those 900 numbers to kind of learn all the special moves, and he racked up a huge bill. Jeez. All right. Sometimes I think with these old RPGs, it's like, oh, you need to talk to this person first before you can even progress, so I might be jumping ahead. Ah, here we go. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. And that's what the thing I kind of like about some games is you don't really have to grind. Years ago, I tried to do a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts, and it was like the remastered or the remix version. And that game was so grind heavy, I just gave up on it. I was just tired of just defeating random enemies. And then, of course, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and that game was so easy and not challenging at all. I was almost disappointed with it that we had to wait so long for that game, and it was so easy to beat, and it's so quickly to do it, too. Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright, now I can go and do everything. Hey, thank Omega Stokes. Thanks for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I don't want to mess with that stuff. No one has time for that. Yeah. Yeah, and there's certain games, you know, and there's, I mean, I don't mind grinding too much. I think grinding's good because you want to make sure you build character and strong. And at least it gives more playability in the game, but I know the last game I played, Breath of Fire 3, oh my lord. That game was a hot mess, and I felt like I was grinding the whole entire time. Yeah, it's a great game, Omega. First time playing it, so I'm really enjoying this game. And of course, hopefully you already know about the spiritual successor that's on Kickstarter for Suikoden that the original creators are creating, right? Yeah, again, everybody, if you haven't heard, if you go to Kickstarter and you look for Eldian Chronicles, that is the spiritual successor to Suikoden. Yeah, I agree with you, Omega. That when I saw the 2022 release date, it was like, man, that's why if I get anything, I'm going to get the digital copy because I don't know if I'm going to be still living in the same place in 2 years. I hope I am, but you never know. Yeah. Yeah. Like, wasn't Oliver, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that kind of the thing with Final Fantasy VIII where after you keep leveling up, the enemies got harder, so you weren't just easily, like, killing weaker enemies? I felt like that was a thing, but I could be mistaken. But again, that's another game. I never beaten Final Fantasy VIII. Got all the way to close to the end, and then I just gave up on it. That game a boring end game. Yeah. And it's weird, I think, especially like when you have like long games which have like a huge series, like your Breath of Fires, your Final Fantasies, your Dragon Quest, even with Suikoden as well, that sometimes there's some people who absolutely love Final Fantasy VIII. And me growing up playing Final Fantasy VI and then playing Final Fantasy VII and then going into Final Fantasy VIII, it was just a huge letdown. Where I remember reading something, because Final Fantasy XIII was another game that I never beat. I played the first Final Fantasy XIII, Final Fantasy XIII 2, didn't beat any of them. I just got bored with them. And like Final, yeah, Omega, and even though it's like Final Fantasy XIII is like everyone just hated those games, or at least, but there are a few who that was their first entry into Final Fantasy, and they absolutely love those games and think that they're like the greatest. And I'm scratching my head like, are you sure? Are you 100% positive that those are the games that you really want to put on your best Final Fantasy as number 1? Oh, you. I'm probably not going to recruit him anyway. Don't even bother with that. Yeah. I mean, I think I had more fun playing that card game in Final Fantasy VIII than actually playing the real game. Ah, there he is. There he is. Yes. One-on-one battle. Alright. Let's hope I beat him as easily as I did the first time. Yeah. Do I really want this guy on my team? He seems like he's all talk but no bite. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, hey, I got him on my team. Great. Yeah. Oh, I actually have to put him in my party. Oh, alright. Yeah, let's look at my... Alright, pretty good. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, but there's definitely a lot of games I haven't finished yet. Some are RPGs. Most of them are role-playing games, but some of them are just like platformers, and some of them are just strategy games. So I have a whole list of games I haven't finished that I'm like, oh, maybe I'll feature this on there. And sometimes it's like, maybe I shouldn't play that game because that game's just a turd of a game, and I shouldn't probably play it because no one's going to watch me play that game. But at least throughout my these seasons I've been doing, I still haven't beaten Dragon Quest II. That game is hard as balls. Like, jeez. And I've been playing the original NES one, and that game was so hard. I just gave up eventually because it was just such a hard game. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely Omega, and it's so easy to do because you can play a game, and the next thing you know, you want to you get a new game that you want to play, and then it's like, oh, I really enjoy this game, and it just kind of goes to the wayside. Can I actually? Nope, looks like I can't recruit you yet. Okay. Like I think one time I made the pitch of see if anyone wanted me to play Mass Effect Andromedon, and that was like a huge no. That game was such a disappointment too. Love the Mass Effect series, but that game was a big... I got it right on launch day, and it was such a big turd. You know. But I will tell you what, the one game I was impressed with playing through and beating was Assassin's Creed Unity. After buying it launch day, and it was so buggy and virtually unplayable, put it on my shelf, waited almost 5 years, finally went and picked it back up, played it, and man, that game was a great game. After they got all their bugs and got rid of that whole like Uplay junk that they were trying to do, that game was great. A great story. But man, that game was a big turd when it first came out. Well, I probably should have healed my guys. I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy talking. Oh, man. Alright. Oh, Sleeping Dogs? I beat Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs is a great game. Oh, I love that game. But it's one of those games where you can easily get lost in doing side missions and doing collectibles that you kind of forget that, I beat Final Fantasy 15. I just haven't played all the I bought the season pass, so I beat the main game, but I haven't done like any of the episodes, like the all the different character episodes. I haven't even played through those. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll revisit Final Fantasy 15 and just play those episodes. But again, I'll let you guys vote on what I'm doing next, because... Oh, hold on. Excuse me. I'm going to sneeze. Let me try to mute. Alright. I think I'm good. And again, I don't... Oh, that drives me nuts. Drives me nuts when, anytime I mute my microphone, for some reason the sound cuts out too. It's frustrating. But I'm sure it's not pleasant for you guys when I sneeze and you're hearing my sneeze really loud in your ears. Ever finished Legend of Dragoon? No. And I love that game, and I have gotten to the... I did 2 playthroughs of that game, got to the end twice, and then... I give you a follow on Twitter? Yeah. Oh my goodness, but yeah, oh... Legend of Dragoon, such a great game, such a great battle system, and I get to the end of that game, and then I play another game, and it just gets on the back burner. I think the last time I played it was when my fat PlayStation 3 died, and I could no longer play my original disc version of it on there anymore. And, but that's a great game. I love Legend of Dragoon. So that's another one that I never beat. So I have to add that to my list, because I don't think that's on my original list. Alright. Yeah, for anybody who wants to follow me on Twitter, anyone who wants to follow me on Twitter, just ViciousGrandma. You can go ahead and follow me there. Oh boy, this game. Yeah, of course I know this game. Alright. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard sell. Ah. Have money to burn. Let's go ahead and... Alright, anything higher than a 2. Alright, come on. Ugh. Oh, it's a tie. I don't think I did the cheat with the dice on Suikoden 1, Oliver. I think I just did it regularly. I know the one memorable thing on my playthrough with Suikoden 1 was that roulette of death. Oh, wow. Jeez. Yeah. I want to know about this cheat in Suikoden 1 with the dice. Yeah, but with the roulette of death in Suikoden 1, I got through that in like less than 5 minutes. And someone who was watching me play it at the time was just shocked that I did it so quickly. Took like 3 turns, I already made it through. some people say it takes them almost 30 minutes to an hour to get through that roulette wheel, and it took me 5 minutes to do. Alright, come on. Oh. I feel like I'm not doing too well in this game. Yeah. Get another no score. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should do that every time I lose, so it's... I'm not kidding. Oh, yeah, okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember reading about it, but I don't think I actually did it. But yeah, that's definitely a good trick. Alright, come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright. Okay. It's a 3. Alright. It's a triple. There you go. I got him. Alright. Awesome. Alright. Okay. Alright, got that all taken care of. Let me go back and go to the rare finds, since I now was able to dump a lot of my inventory. Alright. Ooh, dang. Probably should heal my team too. Awesome. Yeah, at least in this playthrough I did the cheat where you can go get Humphreys and Fluke very quickly. Alright. Here's the item shop. Alright, guess I'm not going upstairs then. I know South Window's been captured. Curious if I can go in there and actually see if I got all the rare finds in that shop. Or if they'll let me in, or if I start fighting people. Well, looks like I'm in here. Alright. Let's just do it then. Alright. Already did that. Is there anybody in this town I can recruit? Not really sure. I already got water. There we go. Alright. I'll check that out. Maybe it's not working. I have to figure out in battle with all these runes how they all get put together. A peeing boy. I can buy a peeing boy? Well, take my money then if I can buy a peeing boy. I know most of that's just decorations for my hideout. Come on, man. Gotta buy a peeing boy. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone here that I can recruit. Alright. Oh, wait. Alright, you're a great priest, but I can't. Alright. Oh, here we go. Thought I had one. Huh. Let me see. I think I... Let me check. Maybe I put it in storage. I thought I had one at one point. Or can I buy it? No. Alright. Alright. Let's make our way back to the hideout. Awesome. Alright. Ooh. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is new. Huh. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's weird. Let me see. Withdrawal. Do I have? No, I don't. Alright. Alright. I feel like you get lost in this castle. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and make my way back and see if, since I have some fishermen now, that I can actually get on a boat and sail to my next destination. Save. Cool, cool. All right. All right. What's going on, buddy? Room's clean. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right. Well, then if you say your room's clean and it's not, then there will be consequences, buddy. You know that, right? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and save. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. What I may do is a little bit off stream. I may try to do some more recruiting so I'm not wasting too much time recruiting, so then the stream can focus more on the story of the game. So we'll see. Maybe I've recruited everyone I need to at this point, but if there's more people I can recruit, I'll try to get them. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching again. Almost done with season 3, which means I'll start gearing up for season 4. So I'll start putting my list out of games that you guys want to watch me play, that I haven't beaten yet, and then from there I'll reveal what's in store for the next season. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.